Hi, everybody. It's me, Sailor Pluto, Tessa here. And today I'm going to talk about people who still seem to like to bring up the fact that my planet is a dwarf planet. Now, I've made a video way back about 3 years ago addressing the fact that my planet lost its planet status and it became a dwarf planet. Now, a lot of people are going to claim that since it's not a air quote planet anymore, but at the same time, they're going to call it a dwarf planet. Now, a dwarf planet is a small planet, okay? And apparently, they claim that a planet has to have an orbit around the sun. Well, actually, yeah, my planet does have an orbit. But since it's so way out in the solar system, it takes longer for it to get to the sun than all the other inner and outer planets. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that just because a bunch of people get together one day and come up with a theory doesn't necessarily make it true. It's not like, it's not like these people got it, it's not like these people actually got it from God himself. Yeah, well, we talked with God and God told us he made Pluto a dwarf planet. There's a bunch of other dwarf planets in our solar system that because they're small, there's these people that don't want to include them as members of our solar system. Well, God created them as members of our solar system. That's way too bad. Okay? And just because some people claim something, have a theory, doesn't necessarily make it true. Okay? Now, there's going to be people out there that still like to bring up this all the freaking time. Oh, Pluto, your planet's a dwarf planet. How do you like it? Your planet is a dwarf planet now. I hear Eris, it's a dwarf planet too. It's doing pretty good, and so is all the other dwarf planets. Okay? Yes, there is other dwarf planets out there. Well, because they're small, people want to claim, oh, well, they're small, they're dwarf planets. We don't consider them parts of our solar system. The truth is God created them as members of this solar system. And if you want to try to discriminate upon them, and that's funny because you can only discriminate upon a human. But if you want to try to exclude them as members of the solar system, go ahead, try it. But God created them as members of our solar system, and if you don't like it, that's way too bad. So I guess there are a lot of people out there just didn't like the fact that Pluto was a small planet, okay? And they just didn't like it, okay? There may have been a lot of people that just don't like. There's probably people out there who probably don't like the fact that we have 8 planets or 9 planets or whatever. Okay? Apparently to them, God creating 9 planets was way too much for them. They couldn't handle the fact they're going to have, 12 planets when they got done with it. Okay? Maybe 13. Oh, we only want 8 planets in our solar system, God. You're flooding us with other planets. That's how it acts like. It's almost like they went to God and they were complaining. God's flooding our solar system with too many planets. We were happy with 9. It looks like we're going to probably have 12 or 13. Yeah, well, those dwarf planets were there when God created the universe. When God created everything, those planets were created at the same time. Oh, yeah. So basically it takes these people until, 2013 AD or whatever to start complaining about, oh, this is a planet, that's not a planet. I don't know. I suppose next they're going to complain about the names. The point is, I'm getting off topic. Yes, my planet's a dwarf planet, but it's still a planet. It has its own gravitational pull. It has its own orbit. Yes, it takes longer for it to get to the sun than all the other inner and outer planets because of how far away it is. but then so do all the other little small dwarf planets too. Yeah. It really pisses me off, and I'm sick and tired of hearing about people constantly reminding me Pluto's a dwarf planet. Oh, do you remember the skit, the two Sailor Moon part skits where you were supposedly eliminated from the Sailor Sword because of that? And then you basically said, well, the moon's not a planet, and they were bringing in other people and stuff. And then you got Sailor Mercury to join with you, and then Tuxedo Max showed and helped Sailor Moon, Sailor Mars, and Sailor Saturn out, and how you both got put in the Hello Kitty, I don't know, toy bin or whatever it was. I don't know. Yeah, I'm quite aware of that skit. Okay? The fact is, my planet's a dwarf planet, but it's still a planet. Okay? And I'm sick and tired of people constantly having to remind me, oh, your planet's a dwarf planet now. Oh, it lost its planet status. No, it didn't. Bunch of humans came along and called it a dwarf planet, but that doesn't overrule God's decision on it. God made Pluto a planet, call it a dwarf planet. I really don't care. It's still a planet. It still has to orbit around the sun. It still has its own gravitational force and its pull and whatever. Yeah, it's small, so what? Okay? That's it. I'm Sailor Pluto. Tessa, hope you enjoyed this video.